Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Math Club. In this video, we're going to talk about factorizing quadratic expressions.
When we have quadratic expressions, we will have four different situations. Two of them are the same, which end up with a positive number. And the others are the same, which end up with a negative number. Positive means what? It means add. Negative means subtract. Now, positive means add. When do you add up numbers? When they have the same signs. It means here we're going to have the same signs. Now, how do we know the signs of the numbers? Here we're going to add the numbers to give me this answer. So this is the answer of the addition, positive 5. And if the answer is positive, it means what? It means both numbers are positive. So when you add up two positive numbers, you will have a positive answer. It means this one is positive and this one is positive. Very good. Now, we figured out the signs of the brackets, of the numbers inside the brackets. Now, after figuring out the sign, we're going to figure out the numbers. As I said, we're going to add the numbers so they have the same sign as the answer of the addition. So here we're going to add up the numbers, and this is the answer of the addition. So both numbers will have the same signs of the answer. So both of them will be, very good, negative. So negative here and negative here. So again, as we said, adding numbers gives you the answer. If the answer is positive, means both of them are positive. If the answer is negative, it means both of them are negative. And this is the answer of the addition. Very good. Now, the question is, I need two numbers. When you multiply them, they will give you 6. And when you add them, they will give you 5. Very good. They're going to be what? They're going to be 2 and 3. Good job. 2 and 3. So we're going to write them here, 2 and 3. This is one of the ways of getting this answer. You can find the answer by factorizing the 6. How do you factorize a number? You're going to put the 6 here and then factorize it. How do you factorize it? You say 6 is 1 times what? And then 2 times what? 3 times what? And then 4 times what? You can stop at the 4 or the 5, and then 5 times what? Okay. And 4 times. Okay. Good. Now the 6 is 1 times what? Very good, times 6. And then 2 times, good job, 3. And then 3, I don't have to use it again because I already used it. So I'm going to put a line on it. And then the 4, we can't use it. And the 5, we can't use it. Now, I look at the numbers that I factorize the 6 to. Now, which numbers add up to a 5? Very good. 2 and 3 add up to a 5. So I'm going to pick up the 2 and the 3. And this is how you answer this question. Now we got the 2 and the 3. Same idea here. We said the last sign will tell you it's addition. And you add numbers when they have the same signs. And the answer of the addition tells me that both of them are negative. So negative, negative. Now, when I factorize 6, I found out that 2 and 3 will add up to a 5. And when you multiply them, they will give you 6. So the answers will be 2 and 3. Same idea. Now, we understand when it comes as an addition, what do we do? Now, let's talk about subtraction. Now, when they come up as subtracting, what do we do? First step we did, we put the x's. Now we want to know the signs inside the brackets. Now, the signs inside the brackets depend on what? Depend on this, which is the subtraction. Now, we said, when do we subtract? When do we subtract numbers? If they have the same signs or different signs? Very good. When they have different signs. So it means that the signs inside the brackets are different. One of them is positive and the other is negative. So I'm going to write positive and negative. Now I know the signs inside the brackets. So subtraction means what? Means different signs. So positive and negative. Now, after finding the signs inside the brackets, Now I need to find the numbers. To find the numbers, I'll do the same here, in which I factorize the number to its factors, and then I find the numbers that subtracted to give you positive 5. Now let's factorize 14 together. I'll put 14 here and start factorizing. As I said, factorizing means writing 1 times, and then 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. You can add 6 if you want, but if it's already used, you can't use it again. Now, 14, it's 1 times what? Very good, 1 times 14. And it's 2 times what? Good job, 2 times 7. And then 3 times what? Good job. We can't use the 3, and we can't use the 4. And can we use the 4? We can't use the 4, it will give me a decimal, which is 3.5. Good. And can we use the 5? We can't use the 5. So we put lines on these because we can't use them. The 3, the 4, and the 5. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 factors. I need to find the ones that can be subtracted to give me a 5. Very good. It's 7 and 2. Now, this is the answer that I'm looking for. Two numbers, when you multiply them, they will give you 14. And when you subtract them, they will give you 5. Now, I'm going to take the 7 and the 2, put them here. But how will I know the places of each number? Very good. When you subtract them, they will give you positive 5. So subtracting means what? It means you take the sign of the bigger number. So the sign of the bigger number must be positive. So I'm going to take the bigger number, which is the 7, put it next to the positive sign. So the 7 is here and the 2 is here. So 7 minus 2 equals positive 5. Same idea here. As I said, subtracting means different signs. We put the x's, we put the signs which are different. After factorizing, I find out that 2 times 7 equals 14. And when you subtract them, you will get 5. Now, the answer of subtracting is negative this time. It means what? It means that the bigger number must be negative, which is the 7. So I'm going to take the 7, put it in the negative place, which is here. So 7 is here, and the 2 is here. And this is how you answer, or how you factorize quadratic expressions. And you do the same with solving quadratic equations. You factorize them the same way that we did now, and then you make them equal to 0, and then you find the values of x that satisfy this equation. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.